Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at the watch list. Today is December 28th. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and wishing you all a very good year this year in 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the watch list for next week. So today is Saturday. We drop the watch list every single Saturday here on YouTube. We're going to be taking a look at DOT, Link, QI, PEPE, ALGO, Starbucks, AERO, Solana, XTZ, Ethereum, AVAX, XRP, JASMY. We got VeChain, ICP, File, QNT. As you guys can see, a lot of cryptocurrencies, but we also have some stocks in here as well that are setting up for next week. For those of you that are new, we are swing traders. We are not day traders on this channel. We have a very specific strategy that we follow, and that can be found right over here inside of the trading rules. Okay, for all of you who are just now tuning in, I'm just going to go over this really quick. Again, we are not day traders. We are swing traders who focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, first things first, the monthly chart is king. Okay, this monthly chart is a chart of Bitcoin. Okay, and what we're paying attention to on the monthly chart is the red and green dots on our trading indicator. Okay, this is how we tell if we are in a bull market or a bear market. Simply put, when we have a green dot on the monthly chart, the trend is up, meaning we are in a bull market. You can see this green dot came here on January 1st on Bitcoin at 19,000 and ended up moving all the way up to 31. Apologize for my dogs. 31 to 32. Okay, that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 month rally. It had a couple red candles, a red dot, but then printed a green one here in October at 26,000, and that thing moved all the way up to 74, which it's now sitting at 110 right now. So what we are looking for on the monthly charts is the green dot to tell us, yes, the macro direction, the trend is up. Okay, that's how we identify, and we want to trade with the trend as traders. We don't want to be buying Bitcoin during this time when it's red, okay, because the asset is moving down. As traders, as investors, we want to trade things that are going up, okay, up and to the right. How do we know if it's going up? Simply put, we look at the monthly dot, okay? So you will not find a green name on my watch list that does not have a green dot, okay? Or I'm sorry, that the monthly chart does not have a green dot. So everything on the watch list that we talk about today has a green dot on the monthly chart, which means we are trending up. You can see the last one on Bitcoin came here in November at about 65,000. The one before that came at 27, like I said. So all of these names right now have a green dot on the monthly chart. So we can be assured that the trends are up on these names, and that's why we cover them, okay? So we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. Simply put, green means buy, red means sell. Okay, we only buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. That's rule number 4. We covered all those 3. The last one, and I changed this up a little bit yesterday, but we only buy on days with a green dot on the daily chart. So remember, once we have the confirmation of the monthly chart, we want to then zoom in to the daily chart, okay? Because there are 30 daily candles, meaning 30 of these candles in one of these candles here on the monthly, okay? 30 days in a month. This is 1 month's worth of price action. This candle is going to move all throughout the month. We get new monthly candles on the first of every month. So in January, Bitcoin is going to print a new green candle, or a red, it could be a red candle, okay? That is going to be here in about 3 days. Okay, 3 days from the day of recording this video on December 28th. So with that being said, there's 30 of these candles in one of those monthly candles. So you can see the price action for Bitcoin this month was chop. Okay, we're just going up and down. We're consolidating. We're building a base right there at 91. But our goal now is that we want to buy these green dots down here on the daily chart. So these are the days we enter. These are the days we take our positions. Okay, and then we either want to set a stop loss when we see a red dot like we got here. So a stop loss on Bitcoin should be set right here at the last low at about 92. Now that we have this red dot, because if we fail, we're going to come back down into here, which is what is called the golden zone, which is also in this rule. So what we want is that blue wave on the chart. Okay, this wave down here, we want that to be down here on the daily. Okay, the deeper that wave is, the better. Okay, the deeper that wave is, the better. And we want the price to be in this gold box. This is what we are referring to as the golden zone. Hey, knock it off. This is the golden zone here. Okay, the golden zone is simply a Fibonacci level. So if you guys are interested in learning about the golden zone, this is an indicator that is new. Okay, I've just added it into the trading indicator. If you guys don't have the trading indicator, you can get access to everything we're going to talk about today by going over here to the trading indicator section and clicking this link. But this golden zone, I have hid the Bollinger Bands that we've been using over the last few months because I want to go ahead and experiment with the golden zone. And this is just a Fibonacci. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci retracement is, there's a video over here. First off, you can learn about the golden zone by watching this video after this, but I'm going to talk about it in today's video as well. But if you guys don't know what a Fibonacci is, go watch this video right here in the trading course. This is not my video, but this guy explains it really, really well. Simply put, the golden zone is where you want to buy the green dots. Okay, so if you're looking at a a crypto of DOT, this is one of my only holdings right now, Polkadot. Okay, this thing absolutely ripped up in December and November. We got the green dot here on the monthly chart. Okay, and that tells us that the bull market is starting, right? As long as the dot is green on the monthly, we want to buy any and every pullback that comes on the daily. Okay, this one's just starting. Okay, dot's just starting, and link is my other position. That one also came in November. So what normally happens after a monthly dot comes up on the chart is that the daily just exploded, right? I mean, dot went from $3, $4 all the way up to 12. That was a 400% move. Okay, after a 400% move, we don't want to be buying up here. Okay, for a couple of reasons. We have a cheat sheet over here inside the Discord. Okay, you guys are familiar with this. But the further off the golden zone we are, you can use this as like an EMA. But the further off that golden zone we are, okay, the higher the risk. So, for example, you were buying here at a premium off the golden zone, which is just I believe that is the 61% Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, you were buying at a 30% premium. You were 30% off of this level. Therefore, we don't want to be buying in that area, right? Because we've already had this big, big move. This is when everyone's talking about it. You guys, I mean, the excitement was a lot bigger a few weeks ago when we were just doing the Ripski. Okay, everyone loves the market when it's going like this. Then it has these retracements. But these retracements are the things that we want to capitalize on. So you could see this thing is pulled back from $11 or $12, okay? It pulled back all the way to $6. That was a 48% dip, guys. A 48% retracement, okay? That is when we want to be buying, okay? And we bought a little early. I bought a little early on DOT up here at about 8. I think I bought it like 840. And then I averaged down again down here at around 7. So I anticipated the green dot, and guys, my New Year's resolution is to wait for the green dot confirmation on the daily. I can jump the gun sometimes, but I think this Fibonacci level, this golden zone is going to help us not do that. This would have been the entry on DOT right here on the 24th. That was about 4 days ago at $7.11. I think my average is around 784. So I'm down on my DOT position, but look where we're at. We're right inside the golden zone. So if you take a look at the golden zone from the past, this is where the last bull market happened, right? We had that big breakout. This was back in 2023, December of 2023. It's a similar breakout. We broke out over the golden zone, okay? When we break out over the golden zone like this, that means that the monthly dot is great. If we're trending above the golden zone like this, the monthly dot is great, okay? We are trending up. This is a strong, strong move to the upside. Now people are taking profits up here because, again, they're up 400 or 500%. So it retraced back into the zone. When we're down 30 to 60% on a name that looks like this, that's when we want to be looking to buy. Okay, so DOT, I'm just holding this position. I think I got a stop loss right now at about $6, but I'm going to look to average down again on the next green dot down here on the daily, because as long as the monthly chart is green, guys, I don't care. This thing's pointing straight up, okay, straight up with a green dot on the monthly. So I'm loving this retracement. I'm loving this pullback here, okay? As long as DOT holds 6, that's good. So once again, just to review, as long as the monthly dot is green, okay, we are on the daily chart. We are looking to buy when the daily chart is down here inside this golden zone, inside the Fibonacci. And again, if you guys don't know what the Fibonacci is, first I'd recommend you come over here and watch this video on the golden zone. And then I would recommend coming and watching this video right here. Guys, I've watched a lot of videos on the Fibonacci. This video right here explains it the best. There's a million videos about it online. I've probably watched about 20 to 30, and this is the guy that made sense. So I wanted to put this in the course. There's also other videos over here inside the trading course for those of you who want to get more familiar with our strategy and how we approach the markets. But again, monthly dot is green. We're on the daily, and we're looking to buy inside the golden zone. I wanted to go over that just so you guys have an understanding of what we're looking for on these charts when we hit the watch list today. And the last rule talks about selling. So where do we like to sell? Where we like to sell, okay, is when the stochastic RSI comes up here and touches the white dotted line, okay, or you get a red dot, okay, or you get a red dot, okay, whichever one comes first. And there is no best way to exit. What's good to do is just to take profits on the way up. A good place to take profits is when the stochastic comes up here and touches the white dotted line. You can see where the stochastic is, that light blue line. It's sitting at about 20 right now. We want that to come back up to the white dotted line. That's where we want to sell. I don't know where the price will be, but when that time comes, it's good to sell at least some of your position. Okay, this obviously was a big breakout here, a big parabolic move. So you sold from here at 3.7 to about $6. That was a 100% move, pulled back, okay, and then went up about another 100%, pulled back, went up another, what was that, 7 to 11. That was about 70%. So again, you guys just don't want to be greedy, right? We don't want to ever sit here and try to time the top, okay? And we don't want to try to time the bottom either, guys. Just let the signals talk to us. Let the indicator do the talking. Okay, the best times to sell, in my opinion, is when the daily comes up here on the stochastic and touches this white dotted line. You should at least sell 25% when that happens. Okay, and then you can see how the stock reacts, but you can see how this used the 9 EMA here all the way up as support. Okay, it didn't break that orange line. It broke the orange line here. Boom, went down, and then sold off, pulled back about 40%. So again, we're going to be hitting these names here today on the watch list. If you guys have chart requests throughout the week, feel free to get them over here inside the chart request thread. We got a bunch we're going to be covering. Again, I hope everyone had a very special holiday. And again, I'm wishing you all a very happy new year. And I hope you guys are getting to enjoy some time with your family and friends during this holiday season. So that being said, let's take a look at the watch list, guys. So I have two positions I'm holding. DOT, I just kind of went over. DOT is still green on the monthly, and the daily is right where I want it, okay, right inside this golden zone. Again, I'm not selling this thing unless it comes down here and breaks about $5.99 level or $6 level. That's the bottom of this candle where we sold off. We got the green dot here on the 24th, so now we're just consolidating. We're just going sideways. As long as this one holds 6, I'm still long in it. I think my average on it is about 760 or something like that, 764 or something. And then Link, same kind of story here. Again, we had that big breakout, big push up, right? Green dot on the monthly. The daily chart absolutely blasted off. Had a nice trade level there. Boom, bounced off the fib there. Boom, tried to bounce off the fib there, got rejected. The wave's getting deeper and deeper here on the daily. I have a stop loss on this one around $20, I believe it is. $19 or $20, right in between there at the bottom of this candle. So 1990, okay, and I'm just waiting on the next green dot. Okay, we're right back into the golden zone. Again, every time we get into the golden zone, that is normally where price will either find a base and go sideways or rip back up just like it did here. Boom, chopped around, blasted off. Came back. Okay, this one broke down. That one hit the stop, but this one, boom, that one did the ripski. We're way up above the golden zone now, and we're trending back into it. So this thing could break 20. Okay, it could break 20 depending on how we move here. What I'm noticing though is we're selling off, guys. This sell-off over the last 3 days, very light volume. Okay, very, very light volume. There's literally no volume right now. So it's very quiet. I think this is just a liquidation dip. If we break 20, this thing will likely go back down here to 18. That'd be the next level to look to buy. And then after that would be 16. But right now we're playing 1990 as the level. And that green dot I think will be on the chart here this week. Okay, but we'll watch this one. 1990 is the stop on that. And $6 is the stop on dot. As long as we hold this golden zone, as long as we stay up in that, okay, we're just consolidating. We're going sideways. So we'll see how we break this week. Okay, here's QI. This one is an AVAX ecosystem altcoin. Okay, again, green candles on the monthly. Looks beautiful. Down here on the daily, we're right in the zone. Okay, and the last dot is green on the daily. So I'd be buying this one with a stop loss at 0.015. This is one of those smaller market cap coins. It's up about 4% again. But 0.015 is going to be the level you want to watch on that one for QI. Again, the monthly looks really good. and the daily's right back in the zone, okay, with a green candle, green doji forming today. So as long as that last dot stays green, I'd remain bullish on this name, and again, set a stop loss right there at the low of this candle at 0.015. And for those of you that don't know what a stop loss is, it's just a way to limit your risk to the downside in case we're wrong on the trade. Here's PEPE. This one is also given a green dot here on the daily. And like I said, guys, all these names have a green dot or a green candle on the monthly. So I'm not really going to go over the monthly today. I got a Christmas party I got to get to here. So I'm going to go through just the dailies. Okay, but most of these names are down here in the golden zone. So PEPE looks good here. Again, we're just consolidating. Consolidation isn't a bad thing. Okay, consolidation just means we're building a base. Okay, we're going sideways. We're not going up really big. We're not going down really big. We're kind of deciding. The market's kind of deciding which way it wants to break. Personally, I think we're going to break up just because of the fact that all these monthly charts are green. Okay, meaning the macro move, the macro time frame is in our favor. So, I mean, like I said, none of these names have a green or a red dot on the monthly chart. But PEPE's looking good here. I put a stop loss on this one at 0.000015. You can even move it up a little bit if you want, but sometimes when you set the stop losses a little too tight, okay, the market makers will see them and they'll go get them. So you want to be careful with that. What I do is set one right down here at 0.000015, and I'd be a buyer here today with a green dot showing there on the chart, a nice doji candle as well. Here's ALGO. This signal came back here on the 23rd. We're literally right back down to the price. Right back down to the price where we got the candle. So that was the low of the candle. So if you guys were buying there, you're probably, down like 1 or 2% right now. We got a red dot yesterday, but I think a green one's going to come here in the next 3 days, probably right around the day we get the new monthly candles, right around January. I mean, folks, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I would love to hear it in the comments section, but we got a really bullish president on crypto coming into the markets in the United States, at least. I think the macro trend, everything's playing out just how it's supposed to. Okay, especially, everyone was saying the bull market was going to be in 2025. It's happening, right? It's happening. All these ETFs, these XRP ETFs and stuff, they haven't even dropped yet. I still think there's a lot of positive news to come in the crypto markets. That's why we're fundamentally bullish, but technically we're even more bullish just because of the fact that we have these green dots here on the monthly. We got massive volume coming in here to the names. So again, nothing to be afraid of, guys. We're right in the golden zone right now, right where we want to be buying. Okay, this was a beautiful trend break, right? When we're below the Fibonacci, we don't want to be buying, okay? Because we're just going sideways. We're not doing anything. The names we want to be buying are these ones that have had these massive moves, and now we're getting the first pullback here. I think we're in this zone. I think we're in a bear trap right now. I think a lot of people think we're going down. A lot of people think it's over. I think it's just getting started, guys. Altcoin season, at least. I don't know about Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's gains are going to be very big, but these altcoins, folks, they're looking really good in regards to the chart. I mean, I have never seen a better opportunity to buy crypto than right now, okay? And we have just retraced here. Again, Algo's another name up here at 61 cents that has pulled back 54%. Guys, as traders, we should be licking our chops right now. Licking our chops. There was people buying up in this area. These people are now in despair, okay? A 60% sell-off does not feel good, okay? That does not feel good. Okay, a lot of us were taking profits up in this area. Okay, again, when everyone's talking about it, when everyone's screaming about it, that's when you should be scared. Okay, that's when you should be taking profits. When we're sitting that far off of the golden zone, okay, 40% off of the golden zone, okay, that's a premium. Okay, you're buying your groceries, you're buying your gas at a 40% premium at that time. Okay, you do not want to buy in this area. We want to buy down in this area. Okay, after a big dip, because this just restarts. Boom, it goes up, down, repeat. Okay, it's a moving thing, right? This thing is constantly moving up and down. Okay, and I do think these altcoins are in a very, very good place to accumulate. Okay, and I put a stop loss on ALGO here. If you guys played that right there at 30 cents, I don't think it should break 30 cents. I don't think it's going to break 30 cents. Okay, the green dot will be the confirmation of that. If we can get a green dot here either today or tomorrow, that'd be great. Probably going to get it on January 1. Just freaking rip it. Beginning of the month, just new monthly candle, just rip it. But watch for the green dot on that one. Okay, that alert will be called out over here. All these alerts will be called out over here. If you guys remember, we call out the daily green dots and the monthly green dots on all the names in the watch list, and I will share these watch lists with you guys after the video here. I got a green list, a blue list, and a red list. If you guys want more information about that, again, go over here to the trading course, and there is a watch list video right here, how to set up effective trade watch list, a beginner's guide. You guys can watch that video and learn how to organize and get organized on your watch lists. Obviously, organization is key when you're watching over 200 names, but anytime any of these names prints a green dot on the monthly chart or the daily chart, it is called out over here inside the alert section. You can see we got a bunch go off yesterday. Okay, we had some on crypto go off, BCH, PEPE, which we talked about, SHIB, ADA, and APT on the daily there. But those alerts are called out over there inside of that alert section right there in the Discord. Okay, so Algo looks good. 30 cents is the level we want that one to hold. Here's Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks had the big run up. So that actually has a red candle here. Okay, but look at the dot. The dot is green on the monthly. So this one came inside the golden zone, right? We had this big sell-off here from 102 all the way down here to 16. I'm sorry, all the way down here to 85. That was a 16% drop. Okay, we got this green dot called out here on the daily, and because the monthly dot is green, okay, we want to be looking to trade that. Okay, so our stop loss on this, off this dot, was right here at about 87.80. It had a really nice move off the dot. That came on the 24th. It's up about 5% off of that dot so far, but I think this one's going to continue. We're going to look to take profits on this one when the stochastic RSI comes back up there and touches that white dotted line, just like it did right here. It didn't quite touch it, but it got close, and just like it did right here. That was a nice move. Boom, broke up into the golden zone. Boom, there's your trade. Boom, there's your trade. Boom, there's your trade. This golden zone acts as support. Again, we want to trade assets that are trending up above it, okay, and not below it. This is the bear time. This is when the dot is red on the monthly. Okay, dot's green on the monthly if we're trending up. If we break out, boom. Okay, and then we're looking to buy those pullbacks into the Fibonacci zone. Again, if you guys don't know what a Fibonacci is, I'd highly, highly, highly recommend watching this video. And then I just dropped a video yesterday on the golden zone. Okay, this is a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, if you guys are not familiar. And I'll show you how to set it up in that video and everything. And then AERO. AERO is another altcoin here. I heard BlackRock has something to do with these guys. I can't confirm that, but it was a rumor that I heard about. Again, this one's deep here on the daily with a green dot showing. 139 is the level we want to watch here on AERO. Again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. The green dot will be called out over here in the Discord, and if we can get some green dots going on the daily here over the next couple of days, I think it's going to freaking explode, guys. I think we're definitely going back to these highs on a lot of these names, and a lot of these names have pulled back quite a bit. Okay, this right here was a 46% retracement. Beautiful. Okay, right into the golden zone. Boom, we're eating it up. Now we're consolidating kind of like we did here. We're waiting on the move. Okay, and with the wave way down here, I think the move is coming. That's coming is going to be up, guys. Not financial advice, but that green dot will be an extremely, extremely bullish indication to buy. And obviously, we're always using a stop loss. The stop loss on this trade is going to be 140 on AERO. That's a lower cap altcoin there for you guys. Here's Solana. Solana's also sitting here inside the golden zone. Okay, 180 is going to be the level to watch again. What's the monthly? The monthly is green and pointing straight up. We're right down here in buy territory. I put a stop loss on that one at 180. Okay, probably even move it down a little bit more to like 174 on that one. The dot is still green. Okay, we need to hold 174. So just make sure you're using a stop loss at 174. And if we can get a green candle tomorrow, I think we're going to go up, up, and away. Okay, back to 270. So 175 is the stop loss on Solana. It's in the golden zone right now, just like it was back here before it ripped, just like it was here before it ripped. Okay, pulled back here, bounced. Okay, pulled back here, bounced. Okay, right back in the zone. 174 is the level to watch. XTZ, that one's got a red dot today. But again, the monthly is just getting started here. The monthly is just starting to move. And the daily chart here, again, you got a red one today. So if you're in this name, set a stop loss. I'm going to put it right there at 128. 128 needs to hold. Okay, we need to see a green dot on the chart tomorrow. But I would set a tight stop loss on this again. It's right on that zone. Beautiful breakout above it. Again, not buying when we're below it, wanting to buy not the breakout, but the pullback into it after the breakout. Okay, this looks really good. I'd actually put the stop at 120 here just so you don't get stopped out. If you want to set it tighter, go ahead. Okay, 129 or 125 would be good. I put it right there at 120, 120, and pay attention to the dot. Okay, you want that thing to either go away by the end of today, or do you want one to come tomorrow? We'll keep an eye on that one as well. Here's Curve, also given a red dot here. I got a stop loss on this one at 79. Okay, red dot today, so pay attention. Okay, it looks like we're trying to move up. I think a lot of these red dots are shakeouts because the trend is still up right now. Yes, we got rejected right there, but we haven't made a new low. Okay, you want to put your stop loss on this one at 80 cents. This is a cryptocurrency. Okay, CRV again. Watch this dot today. Make sure it either fades or we get a new one tomorrow. I would just say set your stop loss at 80. If that breaks, let's sell it and buy again down here at like 60. But 80 cents is going to be your stop loss. Here's Ethereum. Ethereum level to watch is right here at 3,200. 3,200 is what needs to hold on Ethereum. Again, last dot is green here on the monthly, pointing straight up. Okay. Last time we got a green dot was right here in December. It went up for almost 4 months. Okay, kind of similar pattern here. Okay, December 1st. These dots came at almost the same exact time. So I'm expecting a move like this. Okay, we might get some sideways chop, but I'm expecting a big move here, folks. And Ethereum stop loss is going to be right there at 3,200. 3,200 on the stop loss. Watch for a green dot here in the next couple of days. Looks like we're going to have a green day today. Wow, CRV's up 9% today. This bull market, guys, it's very, very volatile. You guys have seen some of these price swings. It's just been absolutely insane. But this is what a bull market is like in crypto. I mean, this up 10%, down 15%, up 20%, down 5%. I mean, eventually we're going to break and go up. I do believe that just because of what the monthly charts are saying. Okay, we're long and strong as long as the monthly dot is green. And on the daily here, we're just trying to get in at a good time, right? We don't want to buy at premiums during the bull market because if we're buying up here, right, we're asking for it. Again, this was a 48% dip. If you put in 10,000 up here, you lost $5,000, okay, on this dip. Okay, ideally, we want to be selling up in this area and buying back down here at or near the golden zone. So CRV is one to keep your eye on today. And again, Ethereum level to watch is going to be right there at 3,200. Here's a near token. So this one actually broke down below the golden zone. It's just sitting right underneath it though. I would probably put a stop loss on this one at point. I definitely put a stop loss at 4.8. Okay, you want that level to hold. You can even move it up to 5 if you want, but I hate setting it really tight because it's easier for market makers to shove it down into it. But 480 is going to be the level to watch on here. Again, that one's still mean and green. You just want to make sure we hold 480. I don't like the fact that it broke below it. It absolutely needs to hold 480. Absolutely needs to hold 480. So watch 480 on that one. Again, the dot is still green. So the last time we got green dots down in this area was right here in November before we had a big rip. Okay, same exact spot. We were getting it right here in October. Yeah, we had a little 5-day sell-off, but then we absolutely just ripped to the ceiling. Okay, so 480 is going to be the stop loss on near. Here's AVAX. AVAX also down in the golden zone. Level to watch on that one. Stop loss level is going to be 35 if you guys entered on this candle. Okay, 35 is the stop loss. Waiting on that green dot confirmation. Again, I think we're going to get green dots here within 3 to 4 days on these daily charts. As long as we can hold these levels that I'm calling out. As long as 35 holds, we should see a green dot here by the end of the month on AVAX. It'd be interesting to see when they come, and if they come like at the beginning of the month or at the very end of December. That'd be very interesting. Here's XRP. XRP level to watch is going to be $2. That thing just needs to hold on to 2. We had a green dot right here at about 230. It sold off about 12 cents. Oh my God. Right, it's down 5%. Everybody, it's over. The bull market's over, guys. It's down 5%. Okay, wait for the green dot here, but I think that thing is coming again in about 3 to 4 days on the daily, and the monthly is still big and green here. So $2 is your stop loss. Again, we traced from $3 all the way down here. That's about a 35% drop. We're not quite in the golden zone, but we are above it. And as long as we are above it, we are very bullish on the name. Okay, you can see right here, we don't want to buy during this time when we're below the golden zone. We want to buy up above the golden zone. Okay, so what we're waiting on XRP here is a green dot. That confirmation. The level to watch is $2, though. $2 is the level to watch. We wicked down there, got sucked up. Wicked down there, got sucked up. Wicked down there, got... So buyers are very strong at the $2 level. Okay, that next green dot, I think, is going to send this thing to the absolute moon. And that will be called out over there in the Discord. Here's JASMY. JASMY's also got the green dot here on the 24th. Level to watch on this one's going to be 3 cents. Again, when that green dot comes, that's going to be extremely bullish if it comes up above 0.029. So all eyes are on the daily green dots this week, guys. All eyes are on the daily green dots. Okay, 3 cents is going to be your stop loss on JASMY. Here's EOS also sitting right on that Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, right at the bottom of the golden zone. Let's put the stop loss, put it right there at about 70 cents. Okay, boom, sold off, boom, green candle right there. Now we're just going sideways. We're consolidating. Okay, 70 cents is a very important level for EOS. Again, another chart that is extremely, extremely bullish on the monthly. The dot is green. It looks good. Okay, now we're waiting for that breakout to the upside. So watch 70 cents on EOS. VeChain. VeChain also had a very nice move here up to 8 cents. That thing absolutely just ripped, and now it's down 53% from the top. Okay, retrace back into our buy zone. Again, not buying the asset when it's below that golden zone. We want to buy the breakout of and the pullback into it. Okay, if we're up above it, that means the monthly dot is green. Okay, you can't see the dot on VET because it's a new name, but you can see the golden zone. Boom, this thing broke up above it. It retraced into it. Where did it bounce? Right on the bottom of that line. I'd put a stop loss right here at about 0.39 on that. And again, just wait on that next green dot confirmation. Okay, that could come, I'm going to say, by the end of the week. We're going to get the green dot on the daily by the end of the week. It might wick down a little bit more. Okay, it might pump up. It doesn't matter. Okay, because we're long on the asset because the candle is green on the monthly. Look at the candle. Okay, let's go to a different name of VeChain here. Let's go to one on Binance. Okay, look at that chart. That move is just getting started, folks. That move is just getting started. Okay, and we're right back in the zone where we want to be accumulating, where we want to be buying. So you could even move your stop loss up a little bit more to 0.044 if you want to. If you want to set a tighter stop, personally, I put it down there at 4 cents. Or you could put it here, and if it sells off, then you could buy again down there. It's up to you. Again, just watch the green dot. Watch for the green dot. That'll be the bottom. Yes, we might come down here to 4 cents. If that happens, it's just going to be an opportunity to buy it again because, again, the trend is long and the trend is strong, so we are bullish on the name. Okay, here's ICP. ICP broke below its level here. I put a stop loss on this one. Oops. Put a stop loss on this one at 9.5. Okay, last dot. Yes, we got a red one yesterday. Wait on the next green one. If the dot is red, that means the next one that's coming is green. Okay, the next one is coming is green. So ICP, your stop loss level is going to be at the bottom of this green candle right here at 9.5. 9.5. Let's check the normal candles on that. You can see the normal candles are giving you a green candle today. Okay, names are up. Okay, this is a good bounce. Okay, we're getting a good bounce right at or near that golden zone there. That one's looking good. Here's FLR. FLR is a layer 1 blockchain I've been paying attention to as of this year. And again, the monthly chart is looking good. It's breaking out. Okay, we broke out up over the golden zone and we're pulling back into it now. Okay, so 0.025 is the level. That's the bottom of this candle here. That's about a 5% risk from where we're at. The next green dot on this one is one you're going to want to load up on. Okay, you're going to want to, if you want to buy Flare. Okay, I do some research on the project if you don't know what it's about. I'm going to put my stop loss right there at 0.023. 0.023 on this one. Looking to buy the day we get that green dot on the daily. Okay, again, New Year's resolution. We are waiting for confirmation. We are waiting for the green dot to hit. That is our New Year's resolution, folks. That is rule number 5. Okay, rule number 5 is we buy on days with a green dot when the blue wave is below 0 on the daily chart and in or around the golden zone. Blue wave down here, in or around the golden zone. Okay, day of the green dot. Your entry on file should have been right here at about $5. Okay, it's sitting at $5.16 right now. So stop loss on this, I'm going to put it 4.5 on Filecoin. But again, another chart I really like. I mean, look at this. This thing was as high as $240, and it's all the way down here at 5. Okay, big volume coming in too. The dot is green. Filecoin, extremely bullish. Okay, just set your stop loss on this one right there at 450. QNT, another name that ripped up. This is one of those ISO tokens, 172, pulled all the way back down into, what is that, 97? Sorry, 93. Okay, another name that looks really, really good. I put the stop loss right there at $100. And again, monthly chart pointing straight up. If you want to set a tighter stop, move it up there to 108. But I'd put it right there at 100. Okay, because as long as we're in the golden zone, guys, we're fine. As long as we maintain the golden zone, we're good. Okay, big move up, pull back, wonderful. We should be licking our chops now. We should be loading up here, okay, off these green dot signals down here on the indicator. Those are the days we want to buy. So you're buying here. If we get another green dot, you could buy again. Okay, dollar cost averaging into the position. Let's look at BCH. BCH also green on the monthly. This is one of those ones we got an alert on today. Level to watch on this is going to be right there at 424. Call it 420 on the stop loss for BCH. Okay, right on that bottom level of the golden zone there. Looks beautiful above 420. BCH looks good. You got the green dot today. So I'd buy it here and put a stop loss at 424. Here's XLM. Again, big pull, big breakout to 61. Where's everyone excited about XLM at, guys? Everyone's excited about XLM up there at 61. Nobody's talking about it now down here at 33 cents. Okay, this thing pulled back 50% from the top. So if you guys bought in at 60 cents, your half of your money is gone. Because again, you're buying the greed. You're buying when the blue wave is up here, okay, and not when it's down here. Okay, we use this cheat sheet to reference, right? What's the sentiment of the market? Are people excited? Are people losing their minds? Or is everyone saying buy, 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 buy? It's going to the moon. It's going to the moon. It's the next big thing, right? New paradigm, new paradigm. Okay, that's when you need to start looking at the chart and saying, how far off the Fibonacci are we? Well, we're sitting about 42% off of the Fibonacci retracement right there. So, I mean, that's time to sell, folks, because that's coming. Okay, take your profits and get back in once we retrace back into the golden zone. Okay, we want to buy after a big hit. Okay, 50% is a big hit. Okay, that's a really big hit. Okay, to a lot of people, because people can't sell up here unless people are buying. So smart money, these guys, right, they're selling in this area. When retail's excited, the whales are dumping. Okay, the whales are dumping up here. Okay, we wanted to be sellers up here. Okay, when the wave is way up here, and we want to be looking to buy down here in this area, in this general area. I still think XLM is bullish. I'd put a stop loss on it at 30 cents. Okay, watch for the green dot on that one this week as well. Here's Atom. Atom's sitting right at the bottom level, right there on the fib. $6 is going to be the stop loss. Again, monthly chart's still looking good. If you like Atom, I'm not a big fan of Atom. I don't really know what it does, but last dot is green. Okay, and $6 has to be your stop loss there on Atom. Here's CRO. CRO is also dipping down here into the golden zone again. Everyone's excited about CRO up here at 23. No one's excited about it down here at 15. This is the level we were looking to buy, down here at 14 cents. We were buying in this area at 18. We were just a little too far off of the fib here, off of that golden zone, and then it sold off down into it, down to 14, and we're sitting at about 15 right now. So I say the true stop on this one's going to be 12, because that's if we break out of that golden zone. Again, all we need is a green dot here. That's going to reverse the trend just like it did right here. Boom. Ripped it up. Okay, super light volume, super light volume, super light volume. Boom. Big volume, big rip. Super light volume, super light volume, super light volume. We're waiting for that volume candle. Probably will come on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, depending on if it's red or green, it's going to pretty much tell us the direction. But I think CRO is still a great place. A great play here inside the golden zone with the monthly chart looking like it's just starting its run. Okay, green on the monthly there in November. Okay, we got the pullback. We had the big rip up to 23. We pulled back. We ripped up. We pulled back. We ripped up. We pulled back. We pulled back. And now we're right in the zone. So I like this one above 14 again. Just wait on the confirmation. That dot will be called out this week. But once we get it, that will officially be a green dot inside of this Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, and if you guys want to know how to set this green golden zone up, come over here to the trading course and just watch this Fibonacci retracement. It's called Overkill. It's called the Overkill Golden Zone. Okay, the Fibonacci retracement strategy. That's the video that'll show you guys how to set this up on your charts. And if you don't know what a Fibonacci is, again, I highly, highly, highly recommend watching this video. This is not my video, but this guy explains the Fibonacci levels very, very good. It is a very, very, very common tool used among technical traders. Okay, probably one of the most popular. It's right up there with moving averages, right up there with the MACD, the RSI. Okay, it is probably the #1 indicator used among smart money and institutional investors. These guys, right? Smart money, these guys buying in these areas. Okay, they know the levels. They're watching these levels. Okay, they know they're selling up here extended off of the Fibonacci like that. I mean, this thing just got absolutely annihilated. Okay, 23 cents all the way back down to 14, then back up again. Okay, we're right in the buy zone, folks. Simply put, the golden zone is just to identify if we're in the buy zone. If we're in the buy zone, we are actively looking for these green dots on the daily chart. And right now, CRO is sitting in that zone. Okay, we just had a big retracement from 23 down to 15. Okay, that's a 40% dip. And now we're just waiting on that green dot confirmation on CRO. But I like that name this week. We got Shiba Inu, given a green dot today, actually, and we're going to put the stop loss on that one at about 0.00002. Okay, watch for this one to break out here over the next couple of days as well. Again, just consolidating right now, just going sideways. We're moving up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going to break one way or another. Again, I believe that break is going to be to the upside just because of what the monthly chart looks like. Okay, I think everything's going to go higher here. I think altcoin season is just starting, and I'm going to put my stop loss at 0.00002 just in case I'm wrong. But the green dot is coming there today. That was called out over there in the Discord. Here's SEI. Okay, this one didn't quite make it above that fib level. If you're still holding on to this one, put your stop loss at like 40 cents. It's got a red dot today, so I really don't like this name. It's just, I mean, you just really need to make sure it holds what is that, 0.37, but it didn't quite break above that fib level. So I'm not huge on this one. I'm actually going to put this back in my blue list, but I'd put a stop loss on this name, put it right here at, I mean, I'd probably set it tight right there at about 39 cents. On that, but this one didn't quite make it above the Fibonacci level. I'm not saying it can't rip, but I just make sure you use a stop loss around 39 cents right there. Here's Super's red and also coming down in here to the golden zone. So stop loss on this level is currently 140. 140 is that level. We got the green dot there a couple days ago. Boom, got the red dot yesterday. Just needs to hold this low right here, this candle. Okay, needs to hold that low. If that breaks, we'll probably come down in here to 110 to 120. So I put a stop loss right there at 140 on Super. Here's LCX. Yeah, wave way down here, trending right on that zone. I put the stop loss on this one, put it right there at 24 cents. 24 cents is your stop on LCX. Another name here that is green on the monthly and pointing straight up. So if we can break out over 40, this thing could go parabolic here. And I think it's looking good. Okay, it does have a red dot, but that next green one's going to be an opportunity. We're just going sideways here. You can see red, green, red, green. When you see that, we're just going sideways. We're not making these huge moves. We're just, the market's kind of being manipulated. They're holding it right here, and it's going to break one way or another here. Okay, the holidays are behind us. Okay, everyone's coming back to trading. There's going to be a move either higher or lower. I personally think it's going to be higher, again, just based on the monthly charts being green as they are, and the dailies being way down here on the indicator. Here's ARM. ARM is also in the zone here, also in that golden zone where we want to put our stop on. This one's 120. Another name here. That one's actually red on the monthly chart. So this is an interesting trade. Okay, it's in the golden zone, but 119 would have to be your stop. To be honest with you guys, I'm going to take that one off. Here's Schwab, Charles Schwab. Okay, this one looks good too with a stop loss at 74. Again, you got the green dot there. I believe that was Thursday. Okay, beautiful green dot. Market's even sold off there, and the green dot is holding on the monthly as well. So the trend on this one is up as well. Okay, monthly chart is green. Now we're playing these levels. Okay, I'd move the stop loss down there to $73. Put it at 73. Last dot is green. As long as the last dot is green, we're trending up. If we break below 73, you'll see that dot flip to red, and we'll most likely correct down in here to 70. But you want to make sure the low of these candles right here holds on this one. Okay, $73 is your stop loss. If we print a red, just get back in on the next green dot. Okay, $73 on your stop loss on Schwab there. I like that one. Here's Bonk. Also sitting right at the bottom of the fib level. So the lower they are on the fib level, guys, the better, right? Because the bigger the retracement. This thing literally retraced like 60%. Okay, that was a 60% drop from the top on Bonk. Okay, everyone's talking about Bonk up here. 60% down, nobody's talking about it anymore. Okay, I put the stop loss on this one. Put it right there at 0.025. You can move it up a little bit more to the low of today's candle. Put it right there at 0.00029 on Bonk. Okay, but we're right in that golden zone. Okay, watch for a breakout here either today maybe or tomorrow. It looks like it's up 3% on the day, so that thing's looking good. Comp also down here in the golden zone. I put the stop on this one around 69. Okay, $69 on the stop loss on Bonk, or I'm sorry, on Comp. and just waiting on that green dot confirmation from the daily. I would enter this one on the daily alert that we get this week, and I would make sure to set my stop loss at $69 when it comes. HNT, also another name that pulled back here into the golden zone. Again, we pumped up to 10. I think I called this one out right here at 8. It shot up to 10 in like 3 days and then sold all the way off. So again, we were sitting at pretty extended level there on the fib. This is why I want to use the Fibonacci now, just to know, right, just to differentiate the green dots. You want to buy the green dots down here because more than likely the green dots down here are in the fib level. Okay, they're actually inside of the Fibonacci retracement, right, the golden zone. So the higher up the green dots on the daily, you can see this one right here came on August 10th. Let me zoom in a little bit. August 10th right here, or that was August. Yeah, this one right here. You see how the wave was above on that green dot? You knew you probably shouldn't have took that trade, okay? We want to buy the dots down here when the blue wave is down here below this zero line, okay? When that's happening, when we're below that zero, we're actively looking to enter as long as the monthly chart is green, okay? And this thing pulled all the way back here, and we're just waiting on the green dot on helium now. I don't think this one's going to break down below $6. Okay, if it does, it'll come down to 550, and that'll just be another opportunity. But we're right inside the zone right now, and I'm extremely bullish on this name. They have some good partnerships with T-Mobile. Okay, a very, very interesting name that has been as high as $60. Okay, this thing was as high as $60 back in the last bull market. Okay, $64 that thing hit, and then sold all the way off. But they made some really good partnerships during the bear market. They partnered with T-Mobile. Again, I don't think this thing's going to break 6. If it does, it'll probably come down here to about 550. But I'd be looking for the next green dot. The next green dot on HNT on the daily, I think, is going to be an excellent opportunity to add to this position. Again, the monthly chart is green and pointing straight up. Here's ADA. Cardano also pulled back into the golden zone. Again, everyone's talking about ADA up here at $1.30. It pulls back 43%. Now nobody's talking about it. Good thing is, okay, we're setting a stop loss right there at 80. We're getting a green dot today. And this thing looks good. It's up about 1%. We just need that reversal there. Okay, 80 cents is going to be our stop loss there on Cardano. Again, monthly chart still looking really bullish, still pointing straight up. Okay, just make sure it holds 80 cents there on ADA, and you got a green dot showing today. So I'd be a buyer with the stop loss at 80 cents there. Here's Home Depot. Nice pullback into our retracement level, into the golden zone. Again, nice little 12% pullback for a big stock like this. That's pretty good. But you can see how when it pulls back into it, it finds that level and bounces. Pulls back into it or near it, finds that level and bounces. Pulls back into it, consolidates, goes sideways, okay, eventually breaks out. So what we're doing is we're adding on the green dots, and then once we get the green dot, what we want to do is set our stop loss. I put a stop loss on Home Depot for a trade here at about 386. Okay, if the dot flips red, sell it. But as long as the last dot is green, we're bullish with a stop loss right there at 386. Here's Uniswap. Uniswap is also showed red after printing a green there on Christmas Eve. Stop loss on this is going to be $12. $12. Wait for the green dot. The next green dot will be the entry for Uniswap. Here's CAT. CAT also had a nice pullback here, but I did think the monthly flipped to a red dot. So this one would need a really tight stop loss if you're playing this green dot. I mean, I'm talking about putting it right there at like 360. Okay, that'd need a really tight stop. But if we can break out come Monday, that would look good. But 360 would need to be the stop. This isn't my favorite trade just because of the dot being red. It would have to save this level. It would have to hold 360. If that breaks, we will most likely see a red candle here on CAT come January. So be careful on that. Again, the trade alert came on Tuesday. 360 is the level to watch. Here's EA Sports. Stop loss on that trade's 144. Pulled right back into the golden zone. Perfect. We're looking for the setup. We got it. Okay, boom, on Tuesday. 143 is the level to watch. Here's Litecoin. Litecoin also down here in the zone. Okay, red dot on the chart. Just waiting for that green dot to come back. Okay, just like it did right here on the 24th at about $1. Or that came at about, what was that? 102. Okay, you're sitting right at break even right now. So I'd put a stop loss on this one at 90. If it breaks 90, I would sell it. But again, another chart that looks like it's just starting to run here on the monthly. Okay, by the looks of the monthly charts, guys, this altcoin season's just getting started. So it could chop around here like we've been doing the last couple of days. Okay, going up 5%, down 3%, up 2%, down 5%, right? It's just chopping around. If you guys look at the actual chart, we're just going sideways. Okay, what are we on? Abby V right now? Okay, look at the chart. We're not moving. We're literally just going sideways these last 7 days. Okay, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, we do that. Okay, chop, 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 rip. Chop, 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 rip. Okay, pull back, rip, pull back, rip. And now we're just chopping. We're trying to find a base. We're trying to find the zone here. Okay? So we have nothing to worry about as long as these monthly dots, guys, as long as the monthly dots are green, we have nothing to worry about. Here's Abby V. This one actually has a red one. That one's going back on the red list. Here's H-bar. H-bar is long and strong. Okay? Green all over the monthly. That one pulled back. Where did it hit? It tapped the top of the golden zone right there. See how it pulled back, tapped it, bounced, went sideways, pulled back, tapped it, bounced, okay, bounced. Now we're just chopping around, okay. The next green dot on H-bar is going to be another opportunity to add. This one came here on the 23rd at 26 cents. It's sitting at 29 right now. You're still up on the position. So I put a stop loss on H-bar here at about 24 cents. 24 cents is the stop, and I would look to buy it again on the next green dot there on the daily. Here's Wynn. Wynn is a stock. This is a casino. In, I believe it's Las Vegas. This one gave the signal here on Thursday. It caught my attention. The monthly chart is green. Okay, the monthly chart is green. The monthly dot is green, and it hasn't really taken off yet. Okay, and it had this nice breakout over the retracement level, pulled back into it, bounced, pulled back into it again, and now we're trying to bounce again. So that green dot is your signal to take a position. 86 is going to be your stop loss on Wynn. Okay, $86, but I like this one. Okay, I do think we're going to bounce here. I'll be wrong if 86 breaks, but I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to risk that 2 to 3% to make, I mean, if it goes back up to 108, you're talking about a 20% trade, and the risk on it is about 3%. So you're risking 3% to make 21%. In a nutshell, that is trading. But again, we're down here in the golden zone. Okay, we're down here in the golden zone. This is where we want to be accumulating. This is where we want to be buying as long as the monthly chart remains green. Okay, here's Deere. This is Deere and Company. They make the tractors. Okay, this one's also green on the monthly here. You got the green dot there on the 26th. I got a stop loss on this one. Call it right there at 425. 425 on the stop. Got the green dot there on Thursday. Last week didn't really count. I mean, last week, look at the volume for Christmas the day after and Friday. Okay, very, very light volume. Again, not a lot of people are at their trading desk. People are taking time to spend with their families, and they're just not trading. There's not a lot of volume. So we're just consolidating right now. The real volume, the real move is going to be probably told on Monday. Okay, we've been selling off on very, very light volume, which actually is bullish in the scheme of things. Okay, but very, very light volume here, very, very light sell-off. We're just consolidating here again. I put the stop loss on Deere right there at about 424, but I like that one. Again, the trend is very strong. The last dot is green. It looks good. You just want to make sure that one holds 424. Here's Disney. Disney's also pulling back here as well. So it did print a red dot on Friday. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to wait till that green dot comes back. I'm kind of hoping this one sells off into 108. Okay, or even more. I mean, we had the big breakout above it. Disney's been in a bear market for a very long time here. Very, very long time. Bear, 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 bear. Okay, but we just flipped the green last month on the monthly, so it's looking good, and the daily is now retracing. So we had the big breakout over it. Remember, the big breakout over it, that normally flips the dot on the monthly green. Okay, the dot will flip the green when we have the big breakout over the golden zone. And now we're retracing into it. So I would buy Disney on the next green dot. Okay, the next green dot we get on the chart, that's going to come because the last one is red. It'll be an opportunity to buy. You can see you got one there on Thursday at around 111. I still think the trade is on from that dot at 110, but if we break 110, we'll most likely sell off into the golden zone somewhere and find another bottom. We'll be looking to buy on the next green dot on Disney. Here's LIT, L-I-T. I'm sorry, LIT. This is an ETF for lithium companies. Okay, we're green on the monthly here, and we pumped up into the Fibonacci. Now we're just bouncing around. So we did get the green dot there on Tuesday. Okay, $41 is going to be the stop loss. If that breaks, I'd sell it, but we're sitting right in the golden zone with a monthly green dot. So these lithium names, they could run really hard or they could not. I'm really not sure. They're hard to get a read on. This one's just an ETF I've just followed for a long time, and I think it's an interesting setup. I mean, you're risking less than $1 on this trade if you're taking the position here. and setting your stop loss at $41, you're risking 97 cents on the trade. So the dot is green on the daily, and the dot is green on the monthly. So it's something to pay attention to. If lithium stocks end up breaking out, that name should run. Here's Datadog. Datadog also very strong move here on the monthly. Candle is green, and we pulled back into our retracement level. So I'm watching 140, but most importantly, I'm watching for that green dot confirmation. Again, these dots will be called out over here inside the Discord under the alert section right here. You'll see the green dailies pop. You'll see the monthlies pop. Boom. Those will be called out. I'm hoping that one will come on Monday, but we will see. Again, I'm not going to sit here and try to time the bottom. I'm simply just going to wait for the confirmation of the signal. Okay, that's all I want. I want the signal in or around the golden zone. And this one pulled right back into that retracement level. So I think Datadog is extremely bullish. The chart is looking really good there on the monthly, and the daily's sitting right where we want it. Okay, all we're missing is a green dot there on the daily. This is Palo Alto. Monthly chart is zooming, and it's pulling back here. So once again, we love the pullbacks. We love to see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bar pullbacks. We're just waiting on the confirmation of the green dot to set up our trade. Here's BX. Okay, this trade is still on as well. 170 is going to be your stop loss. Another name that's still green here on the monthly. You just want to make sure 170 holds. Okay, it didn't have a very strong breakout after that green dot, so you just want to make sure, right, put it at 169. 169 is your stop loss. As long as the last dot is green, we're bullish on the name, but just make sure 169 holds. Here's another one, DraftKings. It's actually one of my favorite plays here. I think these guys are making money hand over fist right now, especially with the NFL season. They're the sports betting companies. We had the green dot go off there in November, and the daily pumped up, sold off. Okay, where did it pull back into? It pulled right back into that retracement level. Look where we're sitting right now. Okay, we're sitting right near that retracement level. Again, this Fibonacci retracement tool is used by hundreds of thousands of traders. Okay, hundreds of thousands of people are looking at these same levels, these same patterns. Okay, everything is lining up here on DKNG. 36 is going to be the stop on the trade. Where I'd look to buy this one is the next green dot here on the daily chart for DKNG, another name that I think is going to absolutely explode here over the next couple of months. Again, as long as the last dot remains green, we are bullish on the name, and we've had a beautiful, beautiful pullback here over the last few weeks. Okay, wait on that green dot confirmation this week. That'll be an excellent place to enter. This is actually probably my favorite setup so far, or one to watch. Okay, I have a few favorites. I haven't really organized them that well, but all crypto just looks like it's setting up, guys. Everything just looks like it's setting up. Don't watch the day-to-day price action. I think in a few months we are going to be a lot greener than we are today. Okay, I think the move is just getting started. Altcoin season's just ramping up here. Shopify. Shopify still green on the monthly. Wonderful. We are pulling back, but we're too far here off the fib. So I'm waiting for that green dot on the daily here. Again, these ones, not the best time to buy. Not the best time to buy. We want to buy these ones down here. Okay, the ones with the wave down here on the daily. These green dots. Okay, New Year's resolution for everybody. Wait for confirmation of the green dot. It needs to be when the wave on the daily is down here below the zero line. This line right here. Okay, you can see the waves below it. We're just missing the green dot. So let's wait and be patient on that. I still like this name. I think they're a huge e-commerce play. And monthly chart looks good. Let's just wait for that retracement. Honest Company. Someone called this out in the chart requests. I believe it was last week. And by the way, guys, videos are back on normal schedule. So if you guys have chart requests throughout this week, if I missed it today, drop it over here in the Discord and we will cover it here in a couple of days. And if we can get this video to 150 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP to one lucky winner. Just get this video on YouTube or Facebook to 150 likes and I'd be happy to give that 100 XRP away. We've given away a lot of XRP over the last few days, or I'm sorry, the few months. And we'll do another one if we can get this video right here to 150 likes. But Honest Company was called out in the chart request. We covered it on the chart request video, and I really like the setup. Okay, this is a really, really nice setup here for Honest Company. They sell baby products and stuff. Okay, and the monthly is breaking out. And what we have on the daily, we had this big pump all the way up to, what was that, $9. And then what happened? We sold off. Okay, 30% pullback, but we got a green dot there on Tuesday. Boom, we're setting up, folks. 635 is going to be the stop on that, but I think this one's going to explode. Again, we're not looking to sell to the stochastic RSI. This light blue line comes back up here and touches the white dotted line just like it did here, okay? Or we get a red dot from the indicator, whichever one comes first, okay? This is a good place to take some off, but the red dot, you need to get out completely. Okay, but I think this move is just getting started here. 635 is going to be the stop on that. That's actually one of my favorites here today as well. I really liked HNT too. Just anything with a green dot here in the next couple days on crypto is going to be in my favorites. I think we're going to get a wave of them come here by the end of the month. So pay attention. Okay, pay attention to those alerts popping off. Here's Microsoft, again, selling back into the golden zone. Once again, when we're this far off of the level, we want to be taking profits. Okay, when we pull back into it, that's when we want to look for entries. Watch for Microsoft to pull back into like 420. Okay, a green dot will be the signal to buy on Microsoft. I think that one's going to set up very nice. That one had a green monthly candle. It's got a green monthly candle, no dot, but a green monthly reversal candle. You just want to make sure, right, you wait for the daily on this one. Wait for that daily dot. That's how you could set up your trade. That's where you'll be able to identify your stop loss and take a position. But nice move up. Okay, now retracement. Let's buy the retracement. Okay, everyone's buying when it pumps. No one's buying when it dumps, except for us. Okay, AA. This is, I don't know what this company does. I was scanning for it the other day, but they have a monthly green dot. Nice breakout over the retracement, and now here's the pullback into it. So I like this one. I'd be a buyer of this name with a stop loss at $36. Green dot right there. Looks good. Okay, I think this one's going to continue. I want to see this thing break over the 9, that 9 EMA on Monday there. But $36 is the level to watch. Watch the dots. Watch for a red one come Monday. You want to make sure we open up green on Monday, but 36 is the level to watch there off that green dot. That's that trade. And here's Snapchat, and Snapchat has gotten absolutely hammered here. Okay, I actually took a position on this green candle and got stopped out the other day. This low liquidity season, right? These really low like this is the lightest volume we've ever seen. When the volume's light, it's easy for market makers to get in there and hit your stop losses, and that's what happened. It might not be the greatest idea to trade during the holidays just because there isn't enough volatility. But the stop loss on this is 550, just waiting on the confirmation. Okay, I jumped the gun entering on this green candle here, and I paid for it. Okay, again, New Year's resolution is to wait for the daily confirmation, guys. Wait for the daily confirmation. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful New Year's resolution that we can all use is just wait for the green dot. Okay, wait for the dot. Wait for the move to be absolutely confirmed. You'll never go broke waiting for confirmation. 1050 is the level to watch on Snap, and we are just simply waiting for the green dot this week. Ondo's selling off here into the golden zone as well. We need a green dot on that one. That one's up 5% today, though. Okay, looks like crypto's green today. Okay, that's up 5%, right in the golden zone there. Stop loss on that is going to be 135, but we can't determine the stop loss until we get the green dot on the daily. So again, just waiting for confirmation there. DJT printed one on, what was that, Thursday. This one's moving nicely. Stop loss on this one's right here at 32. Again, looking to sell when the stochastic RSI comes back in here to the white dotted line, just like it did there. Boom, just like it did there. Okay, we had this big ride up last time, but this one looks bullish, folks. I put the stop actually at 33.66. Call it 33.50. Okay, on the stop loss there for DJT. Again, dot is green. We're moving up. Watch for this one to top out around 48 or so. But this is Donald Trump's media company, and he is going to be the president of the United States here pretty soon. So that's an interesting play. You could even put the stop right there at 32 if you want. But as long as the last dot is green, boom, we are trending up. Here's Swift. Okay, Swift got the green dot a couple days ago. Stop loss on this trade is right there at call it 0.068, 0.0068. But again, big move up, retracement. Okay, let's restart the move. Again, not selling till the stochastic gets up here to the white dotted line, or we get a red dot on the chart, whichever one comes first. That one's down 4% today. Let's look at the hourly on that. Okay, big dump. Okay, daily's looking good though. Again, the wave is down here. We're bullish down here because people are fearful down here and they're greedy up here. Fearful down here, greedy up here. They're fearful down here because they just went through this despair dip. They just went through a big capitulation, right? 50% down. Boom, they were buying up here at 0.14. Okay, dropped 50%. Okay, now we're back down here as traders. We're looking to eat these levels up. So I'd use a stop loss right there at 0.006. Call it 0.0068 on the stop loss on Swift, but the dot is still green, down 4% today. I'd be buying that one. Here's Snow. Snow also needs confirmation here. Big pump up. Again, we got the signal on the monthly last month. Big pump up. This is a chip maker. Big pump up into the zone, pull back into it. Beautiful pullback, dude. I'm loving this name. Okay, I really like this name. The only thing we're missing is a green dot. So again, New Year's resolution, wait for the green dot confirmation. But this is another name that I really like as a stock. And again, pretty much every single crypto is going to be in my favorites. Okay, I like that. I like PEPE. I like ALGO. I like Arrow. Don't really like Sol that much. XTZ looked good. Ethereum looked good. JASMY looked good. XRP looked good. Okay, all those names, any altcoin right now, I think is a great opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity. All the names that we've covered today are pretty much in the golden zone and looking like they want to print a green dot here in the next 3 or 4 days. And that's why they're on the watch list, because we are watching for those dots. Here's another one, Coinbase. Wave is way down here. We broke out above the golden zone. We pulled back into it. Now we're looking for that green dot entry. Okay, we need that green dot from Coinbase. We'll watch this one this week as well. MSTR, big move up. Everyone's saying, oh my God, I went long at 540. Okay, they're down to 330, almost a 50% retracement. Just waiting on confirmation from MSTR. That's Sailor's company. And here's Lyft. Lyft is not lifting anymore. Okay, it broke out above it. The monthly candle was green. The monthly candle still is green. This thing just really needs to hold $13. If $13 breaks, they'll probably shove it down into 13 and suck it right back up. Honestly, to play this one, I'd probably put a stop loss right here at 12. Call it 12.50 on the trade. 12.50. The last dot is green. If we open up red on Monday and we break 13, I would probably sell it. This is a tough one because we just broke below it there. But again, light volume sell-off. So we'll see how this one opens up. If it holds 13 on Monday and you get a green candle, I think that's going to be an excellent opportunity and it should bounce. I like the monthly chart. Okay, I really like the monthly chart. It's green. And the daily's right down at the bottom of the golden zone right now, and we're just dancing on it, just like we danced on it back here before we ripped. So as long as the last dot holds green and we don't close red, I would hold on to this one. I wouldn't even set a stop loss. I would just sell if we close Monday red. Here's AI, also another name, just breaking out here over the golden zone. Okay, you got the monthly chart being green. Thing broke out, pulled back. Okay, I like this one. Okay, all we're missing is that green dot confirmation. Need the green dot confirmation to be absolutely sure, but this one's setting up nice. This is a good AI name. I think they're one of the top AI companies out there. I think they're called C3 AI, but AI is the ticker on that one. And again, nice break up to 45. Now it pulled back to 35. That's about a 30% retracement. Let's see where the green dot comes on that one. That's also one of my favorites list this week for a stock. Here's Mara. Mara broke down below the fib level. So I want to see where the green dot comes on this one, but I'm definitely not holding this. Okay, if you entered on this green dot back here on the 17th, this is why we set stop losses. Your stop should have been right there at 23. Boom, died down, and now it's sitting down here at 18. So I'm going to watch that one for a green dot. I still think the monthly chart is green and pointing up, and I still think we're in a bullish market when it comes to crypto. But we just want to wait for the green dot confirmation here. I know it broke down below it, but let's see where it bounces. Okay, let's see where it bounces. If we can bounce off 18, the chart can be saved. But if that breaks below 18, things could get ugly. And yeah, not my favorite setup today, but it's something to pay attention to here on Monday. Here's Riot Blockchain. Riot Blockchain's also just dancing right on the line. So again, we just need the confirmation from both these names. We're watching them. This is why this is the watch list. We're watching them for those dots. I want to see where those dots come from this week. Okay, I wouldn't just be entering here blindly. I would wait for that confirmation on the daily. Remember, New Year's resolution. Here's BBAI. This one I got to put over there in the blue list. Once again, big move up, retracement into the fib level, bounce. Okay, that's a perfect trade. Okay, big breakout of it. Wonderful. We're not buying up here. We're waiting. Okay, boom. Entering down here. Boom. That green dot was right there at $2.80. It ripped all the way up to 4. And it could have some more juice in it. I would just keep moving my stop loss up on this. I'd probably put it right there at 374. But I'm moving that into the blue list because the move has already happened. Right? Look how far off the fib we are now. Look how far off the fib we are now. We're 33% off the fib. Okay, 40, 50% from the bottom. So I'm probably taking profits there around 450, 420. I'm not going to be greedy. Yes, it could keep going, but again, greed will get you killed in the end. We never want to time the exact top. Okay, we don't want to wait for this. We want to get out around it. Okay, around the greed. If you're up, if you entered at 250 or whatever, you're up almost 100%. It's about an 80% move. So if this is green on Monday, I would sell it. But I would definitely set a stop loss, set a trailing stop at 375. if you own that one, just to protect your profits if you got in. Here's Iron. This is an energy company. So green dot in November again. He's gonna do some stuff to the regulations of energy that are gonna benefit energy companies. He's gonna take some regulations off. So I'm thinking energy companies are gonna do good. And Iron is one that broke out on news of his presidency. Went all the way up to 15, and it's pulled all the way back here to 10. So again, that was another 32% drop from the top. Okay, just waiting on that confirmation of a green dot. I think we're going to chop around here. Important level is going to be $10, but that next green dot, I want to look to enter Iron. That's an energy company. That's a good energy play for you guys. Upstart, another name. I believe this is a banking name. They do loans and stuff. Monthly chart just looking really bullish here. And the daily, again, bouncing. Okay, I want this thing to come down closer to the golden zone. Again, just waiting on the green dot confirmation on that one. HIMS, we got the green dot. What was that, on the 26th? So important level to watch on this one's going to be 23. You even might want to move that up a little bit to 26. I call it 25.50. Do 25.30. If 25.30 breaks, right, you'll most likely see a red dot on the chart, but I'd be a holder of this name as long as the last dot remains green. I think you could see this one lower on Monday, but we'll see how we open up. Again, I want to buy it closer or inside of this zone, because see how it hit it right there and bounced, tapped it right here and bounced, sold off into it here and bounced. Okay, tapped it there and bounced. We didn't quite get to it right there. So again, just going to be interesting to see how we open up on Monday on this one. Current level to watch is going to be 25. Call it 25.50 on the stop loss for HIMS. 25.50. Wolf, this is another Bitcoin. I believe they do Bitcoin mining, but sold off again into our golden zone, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. Watching for a bounce maybe around 5, but we just need that confirmation on Wolf. This is another cryptocurrency stock. I'm not 100% sure what they do. I think they do mining, but they've obviously had a really nice run here in this bull run. And once again, could be another opportunity coming to set up here. Look at the green dots that came down here. Boom, $4 all the way up to 9. This one came here on the 11th at $4, went up to 6. That's 50%. This one right here, August 5th, went from 350 to 5. Okay, all really good moves. So let's see where that one comes this week. MNMD, this one got freaking tanked on Friday. Something weird happened. That's some weird price action, but we are here above the golden zone, and stop loss on that one's going to be around $6. And the last one for today is going to be LMND. This is Lemonade. They're an insurance company. Again, another name that is green and pointing straight up. And the daily has pulled back into our first retracement level there at the top of the golden zone at about 37. I'm putting a stop loss right there at 36 on that. As long as the last dot remains green, we're good on that. Okay. And as long as the last dot is green, we're bullish on the name. So just set your stop loss level. Set it right there at 37. You're risking a little less than 7% on that one. So make sure your position isn't that large, and then set your stop loss there and dollar cost average into that one. So that's the watch list for this week, guys. Those are the favorites. I mean, there's a lot of crypto that I would put in the favorites list, honestly. I like LCX. I like CRO. XLM even looks good. QNT looks really good. Flare, pretty much any altcoin right now. And obviously the two that I'm holding, Chainlink and Polkadot. But I think we're days away from the next set of green dots. I think these red ones are a flush out, right? Really light volume here, no volume coming with this selling, so it's nothing to worry about. You just want to make sure we hold these very, very important levels, right? If dot holds 6 and if link holds 20, okay, we should get a moonshot if we get the green dot here in the next couple of days. So that's what we're watching this week. That's the watch list. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys over here. I'll start by sharing the red list with you. So if you guys come over here to the watch list section, red list, this is for today is the 28th, I believe. Yep, 28th. So the red list is just the names that we follow that are red on the monthly. So all these names are actually red on the monthly. You can see CELH, CLSK is green, MRK, Ford, this should go over here in the blue list. I think Dexcom is actually green as well, so that's on the blue list. So some of these names are still green. So that's going on the blue list there. Okay, but Ford, for the majority of them, right, they're red, meaning they got red. Okta's actually green there. MDB is green. There's a few names that are green in this still. It's been the holidays, guys, so I've been a little rusty over the last week or so. But IMX is green. So typically these names have a red dot or a red candle on the monthly. Okay, and that's that list. So CLF, ASLM, NEO is red, ASTS is red, AMAT is red, Intel is red, but these are still good names we want to follow, but we just need the red dot to go away, right? We're waiting on the green dot, the monthly confirmation, because again, our first rule of thumb is that we are focused on a monthly and a daily. But most importantly, we only buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. So yes, we're still keeping an eye on these, but we're waiting for their candles on the monthly or the dots on the monthly to flip back to green. So that's the red list. And then the blue list is going to be, let me drop that over here really quick. Blue list 12-28. Boom. This is the list that is green. They're green on the monthly, but the daily is very extended off of the golden zone. So all of these names are too far off the golden zone for me, right? They're too far of a premium. We want to be watching names that are in the golden zone. Look at Tesla, right? Tesla's sitting at a massive premium right now, up 18% off the golden zone, right? A-Firm sitting at a very large premium. Hood sitting at a very large premium. Okay, BTC sitting at not a very large premium, but a premium. Amazon sitting at a very large premium. Okay, CMG's getting there, but AXP sitting at a very large premium. Okay, AIM sitting at a very large premium. So the blue list are the names that we just want to pull back into the golden zone. Okay, we're not going to move them to the green list until we get that pullback near the golden zone. You saw how all the names in my green list, they're in the golden zone or they're around the golden zone, right? They've had this pullback into it. So these are the names we want to be watching throughout the week, because these are the ones that are sitting at a good price and not sitting at a premium, right? I don't want to buy Tesla at a, what is that, a 19% premium. We don't want to be buying up here, okay? Because this is where the sheep are buying. We want to wait for that big retracement like you saw across all those altcoins, and that's where we want to start paying attention for those green dots on the monthly. Again, the wave is still up here on Tesla. We want to wait till it pulls back here, just like it did right here. Had this big move up, pulled back into the golden zone right here, gave you these green dots here in October, went from, what was that, 216 all the way up to 485. That was a 100% move. Okay, again, breakout over it, pull back into it, rip, pull back into it, rip, pull back into it, rip, pull back into it, rip. And now it's just freaking soaring, right? It's just moving up. So again, the blue list is just the names we want to wait for a pullback. And then the green list, these are the ones we are actively looking to enter throughout the week, because they are all near or in the golden zone. We want to buy all the green dots when the blue wave is down here and in the golden zone. This is where we want to be entering our positions. Okay, on coin, this thing has pulled back from 350 all the way down to 265. Okay, that's a big drop, guys. That's a 25% drop. Can it drop more? Yes. When that green dot comes, though, on coin, we're going to be looking to enter, and that's why it's on the green list. So all of these names, right, in the green list, I'm going to share this really quick because my dog has to go to the bathroom. But all of these names we are actively looking to buy on the green list. So hope you guys got some value out of this. Again, if we can get this to 150 likes, I will give away 100 XRP if we can get 150 likes on the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next week for the chart requests. I don't know if that's going to be on Monday. It's either going to be Monday or Wednesday, but get your chart requests in right here, and I will be sure to cover them in that video. I'll let you guys know when that's dropping, but we're back to 2 videos a week now that the holidays is over. Again, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and I wish you all a great holiday. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.